Hello, I'm Dr. Jenny Shu, and I am going to be talking about the Mastering the Quantum Self program. And so I thank all those of you who have registered for the program, and I'm going to be just sharing some slides and telling you more about the program, which will include 100 hours of the energy enhancement system that you're seeing just behind me and around me here at Wellness Visions. And so as people are coming on, you're free to just post any questions for me. And also, if you're watching the replay, you'll be able to send any questions, and we'll be able to answer those questions for you. This is a program that we're really excited to launch. So I'm going to just kind of share my slides and be able to kind of go in and just talk about Mastering the Quantum Self program in more detail. And so this is a program that is in line with our mission at Wellness Visions, which is really to empower people to transform their health and their life through education, coaching, science and technology like the energy enhancement system, and just being part of a community in doing that. And for our program here, we are really asking the question, what are the health benefits of 100 hours of the EESystem, along with the potential for transformational coaching and how we can measure this really looking through health, epigenetic, and metabolic changes. And even though I'll come back to this, we're would like to invite people who would like to join this study for 3 months, beginning at the first part of November and running through the end of January. And we're going to be specifically looking at just what the effects of the 100 hours on biological age and also health status really through simple, validated scientific testing at the beginning and also at 3 months. And this is an extension of a study that we started at Wellness Visions at the beginning of this year, in January of this year, called the Quantum Wellness Transformation, where we had 26 members who became participants in our study. And they went through a 6-month of getting 52 hours of the 24-unit energy enhancement system. And that was the only thing that they were doing in addition to just what they were doing regularly with their health, such as their nutrition and exercise. But the results that we were seeing were very interesting in that people found that they had just a reduction of their biological age and a slowing down of their aging that we could see by biological age testing. And so we'd like to take that to another level and aim for 100 hours and also do it in a shorter time, because the more that you can get in of the energy enhancement system and the scalar waves that we know can increase cellular charge, activate your stem cells, which can also allow the process for regeneration and youthing or reversal of biological age, the more that you can potentially see the changes in a shorter amount of time. Not only does the scalar energy just alleviate pain and stress and inflammation, but it also balances the energy centers in your body, as well as balancing the right and left hemispheres of your brain. So, and as many of you may know, or if you're new to the EESystem, this may be new to you. There are many scientific, independently tests shown the safety of the EESystem and that it actually nullifies detrimental energies. And an important part of the energy enhancement is also the detoxification, allowing your body to clear toxins and just stuck energy and shifting things. So again, a part of this process of being in the 100 hours is going to be that we are asking people to be very consistent with regular detoxification. So just moving on to tell more highlights of this, because this is a research study that we are inviting people to participate in. We are very mindful of privacy and HIPAA rules and everything that we are going to gather with your consent, including surveys and personal information, including your health testing, would actually be kept just anonymous when it's discussed or presented, and shared in a way to share any findings that we have from the study. But not only will we do surveys and have people do some of the testing, which I will talk in more detail about, but we'll gather some what we call vital signs like blood pressure, pulse. We will also be assessing body composition. And even if you've had prior sessions in the EES systems, either here at Wellness Visions or elsewhere, you will be eligible to participate. Now, I'm going to share some more details of how we're doing the Mastering the Quantum Self study, which is that we're going to have 3 tracks. Then you get to choose which one you would like to participate in. The first track is just simply to spend 100 hours under our 24-unit energy enhancement system during the 3 months from November of 2024 to the end of January 2025. And so this track is maybe something you're interested if you are interested in the testing, along with 100 hours. Now, our second track is to do 100 hours, but you will be doing coaching, and I'll discuss that in more detail down the line. The third track, just to give you another overview, is like track 2, has coaching. However, we're going to suggest that you consider, and we are going to invite you to take a couple of just supplements, as well as another form of technology that called LifeWave patches that have also gone through scientific testing to show that they have benefits. Because this track number 3, will be focused on changing weight and body composition with those products. So some details about 100 hours. We would like to be as flexible as possible. So we invite people to consider doing either daytime sessions at 2-hour blocks or more, or potentially doing a 10-hour overnight. And when you do a 10-hour overnight, you could do 10 of those and easily finish your 100 hours over the 3 months. Or you can mix and match, whatever fits into your schedule. However, we will be asking people to complete half of the 100 hours or 50 hours by mid-December so they can stay on track. And you can do more than 100 hours. And the minimum really is to 100 hours in that 3-month window of time. And as I mentioned, we will ask you to do regular detox sessions, including using the recommended energy enhancement system detox protocol for the salt baths or foot soaks or shower scrubs if you do not have a bathtub. And we will include our pre-made Wellness Visions bath salts for that. Now, another component for all 3 tracks is that with the biological age testing, and we will be doing metabolic testing as well. Those are test results that I will review with you, but really more as a medical advising, because this is part of a study. I would not be in the capacity as a lifestyle medicine physician to give you therapeutic recommendations, but this may be something, if I feel appropriate, is to give you some lifestyle suggestions or to see your own regular primary care doctor or practitioner or other specialist. And the next thing is that in regards to the people who can participate, this can be anybody who would like to participate, except if you have some emergent issues or if you're requiring advanced skilled nursing care. And some details about some of the information we might ask may include about surveys such as medications you're taking, supplements, the kind of diet you're following, your exercise, sleep, other lifestyle habits, psychosocial elements, information about how you are experiencing life or your quality of life, your energy level, and just information for approximate time of how much EES sessions you have had prior to the beginning of the study. And we'll also collect this information with the surveys and the vital signs, which includes the height, weight, body mass index, hip to waist ratio, percent body fat, blood pressure, pulse, and use an app called Me360, which is an app that is designed to get your body measurements through the camera and a scan of your body. And the testing will come from a company called True Diagnostics, and their kit called TrueAge Complete is the one we'll be using before you start the study, at baseline, and at 3 months after you're done with 100 hours. We will be doing just metabolic testing through a company called Choose Health, and we will be checking blood sugar and your average blood sugar, just markers for insulin resistance, inflammation, your cholesterol levels, also at the beginning, before you start, and at 3 months. Both tests can be done at home. They're designed for that, but we're going to invite people to come to our center because just to assist you with registering the kits. And the kits are very easy to use. You prick your finger and you put just several drops of blood onto the size of, let's say, a quarter onto the area that is the way that they collect it, and then we can send it in. So you do not have to go to the lab. You do not need to have lots of blood taken out to do the testing. And as part of this, we will ask people to keep a weekly journal as well, to just record their progress in the 3 months. And so just looking then at how we're measuring the biological age. So, and why we're looking at that is that we know that biological age is a way for us to estimate health and just somebody's risk for conditions, health conditions and diseases. And it can also monitor the effects of anti-aging, or what I prefer to use is the term youthing interventions in real time. And we know that if you're able to reverse your biological age by 7 years, you're going to cut in half your disease risk. And so this is really wonderful to see. And so they have algorithms and different ways that they're measuring biological age. And this is constantly updated, and they're working with well-known research labs such as research labs at Harvard and Cornell and Yale, where they're looking at the current science of how to measure biological age. And so really, the True Diagnostic might answer questions like, even though you have a calendar age or chronological age, how old is your body biologically? What is your age-related risk of these conditions or even death? And just how fit you are by the blood testing. It can give you some information about immune cells, and it can tell you how long your telomeres are, and also it can answer other questions such as your ability to lose weight with calorie restriction. And so those are the key things that we'll be able to see from the testing that's done. Now, the Choose Health test, as I mentioned, will look at your total cholesterol, your low density lipoprotein or LDL, what we commonly refer as kind of the bad cholesterol. We'll also look at your high density lipoprotein or HDL, your good cholesterol, as well as your triglycerides. We'll look at your glucose and your average blood sugar, which is called the hemoglobin A1C. And based on some of these numbers, it will get calculations on insulin resistance. We'll also measure your high sensitivity C-reactive protein to look at as a marker for inflammation. And we'll also look at just values for oxidative stress, which is part of the liver or hepatic function panel. And we'll be looking at a marker called the GGT. And part of this is, again, looking at the visceral fat composition. So again, to review track 1, it does, all the tracks include 100 hours under our 24-unit energy enhancement system, and will, though not be able to provide health coaching or the emotion body code sessions that will be discussed in track 2 and 3. However, we can give you just general health information about healthy eating, moving, managing emotions, maybe making changes in sleep or other unhealthy habits. So we have informational sheets that we can provide you. And also, there are not additional supplements that we would give you with track 1. And then in track 2, it is essentially track 1, along with 12 hours of health and wellness coaching with me. And these will be concentrated more in the beginning, but there will be some follow-ups in the coming weeks after that. You will also be working with Alexis Rankin, who's a nurse by profession, and she's certified in the motion body code. And so she'll be working with you individually for 6 sessions, and we'll focus primarily on the heart wall, which I will explain in the next slide. And the types of coaching that you will be working with me includes my role as a lifestyle medicine physician. I have received board certification, not only in lifestyle medicine, internal medicine, and also obesity medicine, but I am a coach, health and wellness coach, and I utilize my life coaching skills from neurolinguistic programming to bring to the group coaching that we'll be doing together. So in terms of really the coaching with me, I have a holistic view, just understanding that we are connected to many facets of things that connect our mind, body, and spirit. And this is all going to be relevant to the health shifts or other life shifts you're making in your life. And for some people, if it's more health related, it may be more physical, but a lot of times some of this may have to do with emotional or spiritual or even social and environmental factors as well, including, yes, even financial issues or cognitive issues may play a role in health problems. So my approach is to really start with one area, but also knowing that it can influence other areas or have other, let's say, root causes, because part of the way that we approach the health and life coaching is to identify the root causes and to really create from the get-go also an optimal vision of what you want to create in a specific area of your life. So for the purpose of this program, we would focus on a specific area that you would want to let's say, work on and heal, and really concentrate on that with the coaching and also with the emotion code. And in regards to the heart wall work that you'll be doing with Alexis, so what the heart wall is, it's really made up of trapped emotions that comes from our subconscious mind. And our subconscious mind runs our body. And we get in a lot of neurological information all the time from what we hear, what we feel, what we may feel, and sometimes we might not remember the details of a particular event or trauma or experience, but it is in our subconscious mind. And so sometimes these health or life challenges might be actually connected to something stored in the subconscious or unconscious. So these trapped emotions may be surrounding the heart to kind of protect you against emotional pain. So a lot of times we find that releasing that is going to be really helpful for people in moving forward on just their goals for themselves and their health, their life. And so each of these emotions might be a heart wall emotion. And it's just a layer that may assist you in releasing that heart wall. And so sometimes people may have anywhere between 5 or 25 heart wall emotions to be released. And so this is something that can be done over the 6 sessions. And so this will be something that you'll work individually with Alexis. If there is any work that is beyond the 6 sessions, those are things that you could arrange at your choice with Alexis. And certainly even for coaching with me, if you feel that there's a need besides the 12 group coaching, that is something that we can offer you outside of what is set in this program as well. So the third track is essentially track 2. However, we're offering the addition of a product called Fix, which I will talk about more, as well as the X39 patches from Lifeway, because our focus is on weight loss and changing body composition with track 3. And so I'm going to talk more about that. So Fix, it's a natural dietary supplement, and it's really designed to support your body in burning visceral fat for up to 9.5 hours. And so unfortunately, visceral white fat is associated with a lot of inflammation and metabolic syndrome, to heart disease and diabetes and other health problems. And it's created from the hops flour, which you find also in beer. But in this case, it's concentrated and it activates a healthier brown fat that we all have all around our body. And so it just allows kind of a better thermogenic response, increased kind of metabolism, as well as just promoting the loss of the visceral fat. And there is an anti-inflammatory effect as well. And the Fix is colorless, tasteless. You can really enjoy in any beverage. And we typically recommend that people take 1 or 2 daily to achieve weight loss. However, for the purpose of this program, we are asking people to take 2 a day. And the cost, just retail-wise, at our center is $99 for 30 days or 30 snaps, which if you're taking 2 a day would last for about 15 days. And the Lifeway patches are also unique, and lots of study has shown that they have assisted people in a variety of health conditions, including weight loss. And so these are patches that contain nanocrystals that employ the application of these products to acupuncture points. And so these can change the electrical potential of the skin, help you improve energy production, flow, and cellular communication. So lots of wonderful benefits found with the X39. And we also know that it is one that can assist people with decreasing just the stress, and also assist people with just more vitality and decrease inflammation, as well as activating stem cells. So we are interested in looking at this in terms of its ability to add to health changes that people are making. And so normally the retail price of 30 of the X39 patches are 164, and both the patches as well as the fix that we have at our center, they are scalar enhanced to maximize the potential. Now, if people decide to sign up regularly as a subscription for X39, the cost is lowered to $99.95 per month. And so I have included where you can find out more of this from just using the link that is on these slides. But you could also go to wellnessvisions.com and go to health and wellness products and go down to look at the fix and the LifeWave X39 patches there. And then now this has a lot of information here. So we are just providing the information of what not only these tracks involve, but the cost. So if we look at the full retail value of 100 hours or 52-hour sessions, assuming that somebody is doing this during the daytime, it would be $6,000 for the 100 hours. We're including 10 Wellness Visions bath salts, so the retail value is $200. The cost of the True Age Complete, the epigenetic kit that looks at biological aging, would be $998. And the 2 Choose Health metabolic tests, the retail price for those will be $136. The health and wellness coaching, if you were to do it individually with me, would be $3,000 if somebody did it hourly with me. And the emotion and body code with Alexis for 6 sessions, the value of that would be $300. The fix, if you were to take twice a day for 3 months, the full retail value of that would be $594. The LifeWave patches would be $492. We also include the medical advising time as well as the health data sessions. And so the total full retail value of, let's say if we were including everything, so this is analogous to track 3, would be $12,720. Though we have brought down really the cost down for the EE sessions. And so you can see for all 3 tracks, we brought the cost down to $20 an hour for the 100 hours. We've also brought down the cost of the salt bags, the health testing kits, to really the wholesale prices, so that if you are participating in this, it would just be the cost of that, as well as the medical advising and health data sessions. So the total cost of track 1 would be $3,210. And we are also open to having people participate using a payment plan. So if you do a payment plan, it would be $1,070. So with the difference between track 1 and 2, as we talked about, would be the health and wellness coaching, and we're also greatly reducing the coaching as well as the body code, since this coaching is done as a group, and the emotion body code, that's also being reduced, and those are individual sessions. So the cost of that is $3,660, and then the cost of that just per month is just about $1,220. So the difference between track 2 and 3 is that we would have people, if they're focused on the body composition changes, to take the fix and the LifeWave patches, and we are providing this to you at cost too. And so the total of that is the $4,410, and if we break it down, it's just $1,470. And so again, if you were to do payment plans with that. So with that, I know that this is something that many of you may have interest in participating in some of these tracks, and you might have questions about adjustments, which we're happy to discuss with you. So feel free to email me at wellnessvisions8@gmail.com or call our center at 510-660-5282, and they can answer questions or direct any questions to me about the program. And so here's just a time frame of the what we'd like to invite people to consider these programs to enroll by November 1st. And then the first part of the program would start with November 3rd, that's a Sunday, where we would already, again, begin really the process of getting the baseline information, the surveys, the testing done. And so after we collect that, people could start their 100 hours. And just a reminder, we're asking people to finish the 50 hours, the first 50 hours by December 21st. So it's about the midway point. And we are going to be we're asking people to complete the 100 hours and also to finish taking, let's say, the coaching sessions, the motion body code sessions, as well as the detox baths and the supplements if you're on track 3 by January 31st. And then we would hold our last health data session on Sunday, February 2nd. And so, and if you're not able to make these 2 dates that we're collecting information, the November 3rd, February 2nd, we can make accommodations for people to come in at other times. So that's really kind of the schedule, though, for the Mastering the Quantum Self program. And we would really love to see that you may be interested in our program and get the benefits of the EESystem. We'd also like to offer our assistance to facilitate the change more with the coaching and the emotion and body code sessions. And then again, if you're very serious about maximizing your potential for shifting your body composition and your weight, track 3 would be a great option for you to participate in. So with that, these are just some emails for you and ways to reach out or just find out more through the email, wellnessvisions8@gmail.com is the email that I will be able to reply to you directly. But you can see what we're doing on Facebook. You can contact me through LinkedIn. We have information on our YouTube channel, including testimonials, if you want to look at some of the member testimonials. And you could also check out things on our Wellness Visions website. So with that, I want to just thank you for listening to this webinar. And if you have any questions, feel free to, send us any questions, because all the questions that you may ask may help other people understand what we are able to offer people. So with that, thank you so much, and we will see you soon. Thank you.